Hsinchu Refuse Resource Recovery Plant. Hsinchu City is located in the northwest region of Taiwan, surrounded by mountains on three sides, like a trumpet-shaped terrain. Strong gales blow directly into the area, earning Hsinchu the title of Windy City. Hsinchu is known as a tech town because Hsinchu Science Park is the bedrock of development for Taiwan's high-tech industry. It not only stimulates the advancement of domestic industries, but also marks Taiwan as a world-famous leading high-tech center. Although Hsinchu City is densely populated, trash disposal is not a problem because the Hsinchu Refuse Resource Recovery Plant provides local residents with trash collection services and appropriate follow-up treatment. The facility is well designed and is now an ideal attraction for education, entertainment, and sightseeing. The plant is located next to Nanliao Fishing Harbor on the 17-kilometer coastline scenic area, covering a total of 5.5 hectares. In addition to the Hsinchu City Environmental Protection Bureau building and incineration plant, the exterior of the recovery plant is designed by a world-renowned architectural firm, whose works also include the Luz Chapel and the Bali Refuse Incineration Plant. The glass outer wall highlights Hsinchu's glass industry, and the building's silvery white and green hues are the perfect complement to a background of ocean waters, sandy beaches, and green land. The Hsinchu Refuse Resource Recovery Plant was officially launched in 2001 and has been in operation ever since. Currently, it is operated and managed by Rongfu Company Limited. The plant utilizes 24-hour continuous operation of mechanical mixed combustion incineration, and the maximum daily refuse treatment capacity is 900 metric tons. In addition to servicing Hsinchu City, it also cooperates with and assists in the treatment of household waste and general business waste for the greater Taoyuan, Hsinchu, and Miaoli region. According to statistics, recyclable resources account for approximately 51.1% of total garbage, so recycle and reuse is extremely important. Household refuse can be divided into three main categories. The first is kitchen waste, the second, recyclable waste, and the third, general waste. Kitchen waste includes cooked food waste and raw food waste, which can be composted into organic fertilizer and returned to the land. Recyclable waste is trash that can be recycled and reused, including paper, glass, plastic, metals, and organic matter. With proper sorting, recycling, and reuse, it not only reduces burden on the environment, but also saves refuse treatment costs. General waste refers to those other than kitchen waste and recyclable waste. It is divided into two types, combustible and non-combustible. Combustible waste is sent to the incinerator for high-temperature incineration treatment, while non-combustible waste is sent to the sanitary landfill. But do you know how the previously mentioned waste incineration and landfills are conducted? The treatment process of combustible refuse includes refuse entering the plant, dumping, grabbing and transporting, incineration, flue gas treatment, and ash removal and disposal. Now, let me walk you through the entire process. After garbage trucks pass through the streets and alleys of Hsinchu City to collect garbage, they return to the Refuse Resource Recovery Plant. Upon entering the plant, the vehicle must first be weighed. At this time, the control room computer will immediately record the garbage weight and vehicle number. Afterwards, the garbage truck goes up a ramp and arrives at the waste dumping area on the third floor. As guided by the platform technician, the garbage is then unloaded at the dumping gate. The plant has 12 waste dumping gates, and the capacity of the refuse bunker is as high as 10,800 cubic meters, which is equivalent to the volume of 95 tour buses. Next, a massive claw is operated by the crane control room to mix and stir, then grab up the waste and drop it into the combustion furnace for incineration. Monitoring instruments in the crane control room can instantly measure the weight of the grabbed waste and record it on the computer. This operation is comparable to that of a giant-sized dog-grabbing machine. The two furnaces in the plant are responsible for burning refuse 24 hours non-stop. This waste treatment method is mechanical mixed combustion incineration, which has the advantages of stable combustion and less pollution. The entire process operated and monitored by the central control room 24 hours a day. Should there be any abnormalities detected by the control room instruments, the technicians would fix them immediately. Generally, combustion temperature within the furnace should be above 950 degrees Celsius, and the air temperature in the furnace also around the same temperature. Since different types of garbage require a variety of combustion temperatures, the garbage proportion and content in the incinerator must be controlled to maintain temperature and stabilize combustion. The waste incineration process will generate flue gas. A high-efficiency cyclone separator, spray dry absorption, and a fabric filter are used to filter and remove harmful substances generated during the combustion process. The waste gas is then directed into the activated carbon system to remove dioxin. This flue gas treatment uses best available control technology, BACT, and only gas that meets emission standards is then sent to the stack for discharge. Also, to avoid the leakage of odor, contaminated air in the refuse bunker is sucked into the furnace for combustion, simultaneously maintaining a negative pressure state and drawing fresh air from the outdoors into the facility. Byproducts of refuse incineration include fly ash, reactive residue, and bottom ash. Fly ash is the suspended fine particles and granular matter collected in the flue gas during incineration. Reactive residue is the substance produced by the reaction of harmful components in the flue gas, together with chemicals such as slaked lime and activated carbon, both of which contain harmful ingredients like heavy metals and dioxin. To prevent fly ash and reactive residue from polluting the environment, the incineration plant uses sealed tankers to transport them to the solidification plant for treatment, making sure they are neutralized and harmless before sent to the sanitary landfill. Bottom ash is mainly the incombustible inorganic substances in garbage. To achieve sustainable reuse of resources and to prolong the service life of landfills, residual resources in the bottom ash, such as iron and other metals, are recycled and reused. As for the remaining bottom ash, part is transported to the landfill, and the rest is made into sidewalk bricks, turf blocks, drainage covers, and paved roads. The facility's wastewater is completely zero discharged. The wastewater generated during incineration process, as well as those from facility activities and the refuse bunker, are all transported to the wastewater treatment plant to be recycled and reused for plant operations. The high temperatures created during incineration is used to generate electric power. Besides supplying the needs of the plant, excess electricity can be sold to the power company to achieve our goal of complete resource reuse. The Hsinchu Refuse Resource Recovery Plant has been in operation for more than 20 years. Most of the equipment was already outdated and its efficiency decreased annually. Rongfu Company Limited has had significant achievements in environmental protection projects. After the company took over operations of the refuse recovery plant in 2022, it immediately invested much manpower and resources into expansion and upgrading plans. All the equipment is either refurbished or replaced to ensure successful operation at the plant. This also included renovation of the swimming pool and surrounding facilities. Rongfu Company Limited deeply values the ideals of sustainable management and strives towards environmental protection, social responsibility, and corporate governance, which are the ESG corporate indicators. Since its initial launch, the Hsinchu City Incineration Plant was designed to integrate nearby coastal resources and scenery. Basketball courts, environmental protection parks, and coastal bicycle paths were built around the plant. In 2022, under the guidance of Hsinchu City Environmental Protection Bureau, the Hsinchu Binghai Low Carbon Environmental Education Center and the Nanliao Leisure Sports Complex were renovated. They provide the perfect spot for Hsinchu citizens to relax, entertain, and exercise. The Nanliao Leisure and Sports Complex is a combination of innovative and comprehensive design. In addition to a standard-sized swimming pool, there is also a children's pool, a spa pool, sauna, steam room, and parent-child showers. What's more, the warmth in this heated pool is supplied by the heat energy produced by the incinerator. The Hsinchu Binghai Low Carbon Environmental Education Center on the first floor of the administration building is the first inspirational education center in Taiwan to integrate ecology, environmental protection, and clean energy. It is divided into 4 theme-based exhibition areas. The multifunctional main exhibition hall has bright lights and high ceilings. The main display wall has a large 200-inch rear projection screen on which various videos can be played. On the floor is a huge guide map pieced together with kiln fire tiles. Visitors can follow the routes on the map to better understand the environment and characteristics of Hsinchu City's coastal region. By the walls and windows are driftwood benches of varying heights and tree-like multifunctional bookshelves showcasing the dynamic creativity that can be achieved with waste recycling. This is the wetland incubation space. As we all know, abundant natural ecological resources have made Xiangshan wetlands the best natural classroom in Hsinchu. Through aerial films, vivid digital videos, biomimetic models, and interactive games, visitors can appreciate the beauty of the wetlands and personally experience the natural and cultural qualities of the coastline. Now we arrive at the refuse and lifestyle section. Environmental awareness has become a global consensus, and the single consumption model of resources in the past has transformed into a revolutionary cyclical economy model. All the items in this exhibition area come from recycled waste. With ingenuity, they are remade into daily necessities. Global climate change brought forth by the greenhouse effect is the most severe challenge of our time. Therefore, the utmost top priority for all human efforts is green energy. Here are the items that we use in our daily lives, and other information such as energy usage data, current local green energy power generation facilities, and green energy types. The Green Corridor is located on the third floor of the incineration plant. On display is a detailed incineration process flowchart, a piece from the actual furnace and smokestack, fly ash, bottom ash, and recycled products, and a 3D cross-sectional model of the incineration plant itself. When you walk out of the facility, don't forget about the 17-kilometer coastline scenic area nearby. You can enjoy the gentle breeze with a leisurely, pleasant bicycle ride. There are quite a few scenic spots along this coastline. Along the way, you will pass by Kanhai Park, Oceanic Skyline Viewing Area, Gangnan Coastal Scenic Area, Fengqing Coastline, Haishan Fishing Port, and Nangang Birdwatching Area. Each stop has a unique and distinctive scenery, so be sure not to miss them. More importantly, this is the most ecologically rich national wetland in northern Taiwan. The diverse habitat attracts a variety of birds, shrimps, and crabs to dwell and forage here. The many kinds of sand-binding plants not only serve to protect the coastline, but also provide natural educational value and scenic landscape, and is well worth your careful observation. After watching this introductory video, I'm sure you now have basic knowledge regarding the Hsinchu Refuse Resource Recovery Plant and gained a deeper understanding of the importance of environmental protection and actualizing waste reduction, sorting, and recycling. Now, it's time to fully implement these eco-friendly efforts in your daily life. And finally, a gentle reminder from the Hsinchu Refuse Resource Recovery Plant. Let us together learn and create a magnificent living environment that has low pollution and no harm, pure and clean, and is in harmonious coexistence with nature.